So we're talking about how to have a happier day-to-day in your family life. And we talked about learning your signs of being triggered. For me, it's things like tight shoulders or a louder voice, a tense tone, and everyone has their own, right? So we worked on how to discover those. But there's another layer that helps here, and that's learning what your triggers actually are. So signs are what's happening inside of you. Triggers are what's happening around you that set that whole chain off. And one of the best ways to learn your triggers is the same method that we use for learning signs, reflecting after you lose your cool. So things like journaling, right? Not to shame yourself, not to rehash the story, but to get curious. So in your journal, in your reflection, ask, what was the sequence of events that just happened that led to this kind of falling apart, explosion, whatever happened inside of me? What was happening right before I got activated? Sometimes I'm just like a toddler and I was just hungry and tired. Or maybe you're rushed or feeling unheard. Was there noise, chaos, multitasking? Were you in the middle of a transition? Over time, patterns start to show up. You might realize I get triggered when I'm trying to do two things at once and someone needs me emotionally. Or bedtime is hard when I haven't had 1 minute alone all day. That's gold. That's training data. And here's one simple thing you can do to prevent those triggers from overwhelming you. Build in tiny buffers before your known hotspots. If school pickup is hard, try setting your phone aside and just taking 3 deep breaths in the car before they come in. If bedtime is your trigger, maybe sit for 30 seconds outside their room first and just breathe and prepare yourself, for those negotiations or whatever it is you might be facing. If transitions are tough, pause before you give clear instructions. So we're not always going to remove the triggers, but we are supporting our nervous systems before they get lit up. It's not about reacting better, it's about preparing better. If you want some help building these skills into your real family life, I have a survey up that gives you this roadmap based on what's going on in your family for the next 3 weeks. So that roadmap is available at CoreyKennedy.com. I'll see you there.